Alright, welcome back to the third game this evening of the LA Grand Slam. I have somehow managed to crawl my way up to number two in the rankings after winning my first game by 1 point and then winning, within quotation marks, against Michael Striker because he forfeited in turn 9. I'm not sure why, but I was likely to have lost that game if it had gone to final scoring or continued. So I'm not complaining, but I feel like this result is a little bit inflated. For the next game, for the third round, I'm playing Peter Frantz, and I'm the Soviets. We seem to be ranked roughly evenly, so it should be an interesting game. I don't think I've ever played him. I have actually, and I've won. Alright. This is a decent starting hand. Both Decol and Isol is actually a very good starting hand, and Nasser. Alright, he knows he's being watched. Okay, let's do this. I'm not sure what I'm waiting for. Am I going to coup Italy? No. Well, I mean, looking at this hand, I feel like Marshall is my space card. But I want him to feel like there's a risk of me. I don't know. I don't know. Just going for a standard setup here. But I'm going to try and hold 5-year plan. And then Marshall to space, containment in the last round. NASA is probably a nice headline. Right, a standard setup there from Mr. France. I'm going to go with NASA. He's going with Romanian. Okay, so not a great any good headlines there then probably. Might as well get it out of the way, I guess. Okay, so where do I coup? I don't really have a 3-op even, so I'm going to go with the token coup into Iran. Ugh, okay. Actually, this hand is problematic because it's one of those where you get everything you want, but then you have no ops. Like, I can't play containment, can't play 5-year plan, can't play Marshall. Maybe I should have gone for Marshall at to coup Italy with Marshall. No, it doesn't make any sense. No, it really doesn't. Might as well space it then. DEFCON 4. I mean, you can technically D-style at DEFCON 4. I've got Romania, so that was nicely given to me. I could go like Chile, even Venezuela, if I have an option to coup, which I don't really. When DEFCON is at 4, you can. Okay, so he's spreading out. Hmm. Yeah, this is difficult. I'm considering the China card almost here. Got blockade. So I have like 1 op. I could go for a coup. I think if I coup with blockade, then he's gonna coup as well, and then I can Is he though? He's going to walk into Thailand, isn't he? And then D-Style is really complicated, and then I don't really have any other options. I could coup with the China card now, but then he just walks into Asia. That's the thing, I can't really... I could coup Lebanon if I just want to get more Milops. That's not really my problem, is it? No, let's space. Alright, not too bad. Got something out of that. Yeah. Tricky, tricky stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need the blockade, considering that I've already got D-Style. Could just be a way for me to recycle something, but then I'd rather he had the cards and have to deal with them now. So I'll probably spend the blockade for influence. Wow, you're giving me... Okay, no. You're in Lebanon, so it's okay. Alright, so he lowered DEFCON. Now I'm a little bit worried that he might have Middle East, but I think if he had Middle East, he would have headlined it. What was his headline? It was Romania, so yeah, he definitely would have headlined it. So then I can use this for a coup, just to get DEFCON down, and then we can start the D-Style Feast. And the Decol Feast. And suddenly I've got plenty of things to do. Alright, big ops here. Back in Iran. Going into Thailand. Okay, so let's start with a bit of decol, shall we? Lower the British flag in some places. Not sure it'll be the British flag though. Thailand's technically independent. Let's get to France. Let's get to Angkor. Actually, I really need to get to India. And then I like Indonesia because there's no other way to get there really. I think Angola is more important, and then I can de-style into Indonesia if I really have to. Come to think of it, I can't use ops to go into India anyway. But maybe next turn. Next action round. So now it's going to be de-style and then containment. Yes, beautiful. Very good. Maybe I should have played de-style first, but then I can't go into Thailand. I really wanted to go to Thailand, so yeah. No, I think this was the correct order. But I could have de-styled into France, that might have been nice. He's defending Thailand. I could now take it with the China card. Is this going to be my only option to do so? Possibly. I think I'd rather hold on to China for the moment. Let's remove Romania. And one more from Finland. And let's go out into the world. I think I decided to go to Indonesia now that I have a chance. And then we're going to put at least 2 into, actually not Argentina. Venezuela and Chile, and then we have one more. Maybe Pakistan, while it's still out there. Or France, probably France actually. Yeah, let's go France. I want him to worry about France. Okay, can't complain about that first round. Really can't. But I was really happy that he couped there in, was it Egypt? Yeah. Was it with, no, NORAD? No? Suez? Yeah. Target Egypt roll at 2. Yeah. I was happy about that. Okay, Korean War. Here comes the war, and it fizzles. And he can then just take Korea like that. Okay, does he have Asia scoring? Because otherwise I would definitely have focused on France there. So now I'm a little bit worried. He's got 4 countries in Asia. Can't really... I mean, I can grab that, that, and that, but that's really not what I want to do. Oh, and also I definitely have to go into the Middle East. Hmm. Huh. I really would have wanted to go into France there, because I don't think he has Asia scoring. But I feel like I can't... I feel like I can't chance it. But now he can just grab France right back. And then he's got both France and Thailand, which I've always heard is a bad thing. Like you want to get at least one of them in order to win the game. So I might as well quit right now. Or maybe he's holding something bad. There's always the chance he might be holding a bad card, but he's played a bunch of bad cards already. Quite a red first turn of the game, so I'm a little bit worried about the following turns. And no real 4-op, right? Yeah, I had Marshall, he had US Japan. Okay, so we both had 1 each. So there's a few more left in the deck. It was a bad card, but it's enough. It's a 3-op for him, so that does it. Taking back Dom, Asia Dom. Would he headline Asia here if he had it? Yes, he definitely would, because there is nothing I can do that does anything. And there isn't really any way for me to stop that. But I could play Cambridge 5. If he's got something else he wants to headline, like maybe Duck, then Cambridge 5 would come in handy. And also, we've got all the scorings are still unscored, so this could still help. Even though I'd quite like socialists here and purge, of course, would be nice. I can 5-year plan the Middle East if I have to, or if it doesn't turn out to do anything. Or I could save it. If he does not have Asia scoring now, then I would like to hold on to 5-year plan. But we haven't seen Duck and we haven't seen CIA, so that's important. Alright, so no scoring card for the headline. He wants to kick me out of France. Okay, so this happens first, so there's no real point in trying to stay in France because it'll just get thrown out. So then I might as well go into West Germany, I guess, because he's definitely going to go for France there. So he's got Europe coming up. that makes me want to grab France now while I can, but then he's just going to score it. What I could do is I could go. I'd hate to give him the coup, but I could do this. Oh no! Oh damn it! I'm not. Um, that's bad if he's got like a 4-op. Is he holding anything from last? No, I don't know what he had last time. Alright, is this dumb? And I've got socialist governments as well that I can work with if I have to, but I mean he's likely to have a 4-op. We've got NATO, we've got nuclear test ban, still unaccounted for, so but it's possible that he doesn't. I've got quite a lot of 3-ops, but there's a few blue 3-ops left that he could have as well. East European, Duck. Yeah, there we go. I went for the coup. Egypt. Okay, that's not ideal. That really isn't ideal. No, I can 5-year plan it. It's definitely ideal. Wonder why he did that. Because now I can just go take France, and then maybe go there to like. I mean, if I didn't have 5-year plan now, or if I didn't have Middle East scoring, then I would be terrified of the Middle East, and I would have gone into that. So, in that sense, that coup kind of makes sense, but it's a little bit too risky because it could have failed, and I could have, the Middle East and 5-year plan. Yeah, I guess no, it's a decent play, I think, to scare me. At the same time, if you lose Europe, all right, trying to protect, sort of giving up on Europe there a little bit. I'm gonna need the Milops from the war, so I'm gonna go India, and then I'm gonna go like this to cement my domination. Am I gonna vent CNS? Yes, I think so. I hate for it to come back later in his hand and then. But that means I've got literally 3 ops left. Oh, he's got NATO as well. Alright, fair enough. And I can't play that. Oh, actually. Yeah, this is pretty bad because now I'm gonna be possibly presence less in the Middle East. I'm gonna have to use 5-year plan for that, and then go Syria like a couple of games ago. That wasn't great. But he's got a scoring card that he needs to deal with. Um, I wonder if it's better to fill up India with Indo-Pakistani War and go for the -2 VPs from Milops rather than play it and not get Pakistan and then he takes India as well. He's going to get domination anyway, I'm pretty sure. But no, I think it's early in the game. I think board state is important. Okay, thank you very much. 5 lovely points. Let's go to space. So we know definitely Asia scoring is coming next turn. And I'm going to have to do this now, sadly. Which I'm not pleased about. On what? Oh, 3 ops, of course. Then I could actually go into Iraq instead. Which makes a lot more sense. Just make sure I'm not presence-less. Now, of course, Asia is a problem, and maybe I should have focused on Asia because it's definitely coming. But I feel like he is going to get domination pretty much regardless of what I do. You can just fill up Malaysia, Philippines. Yeah, it'll be fine. So yeah, I just remembered about Colombia. I should have gone there, obviously. That was dumb. I get CIA and I get Duck. Duck is going to space. I suppose we could go CIA in the first round. I'm tempted. No, let's not go mad. Let's go into Pakistani war for the headline because I can roll a 6. But also let's go and then CIA into Venezuela and then he can coup, but he's not going to be able to coup Venezuela, so that'll be fine. There's no way for him to lower DEFCON in the headline. So what has he got in his hand? We've seen all the 4s. He played the Korean War. He's got Asia. Of course. And then he's got... did we say Fidel? Yes, we did. Went to space. We have got... I've got Cambridge 5, I've got Special. What about the blue 3s? I think we've seen all of them. And I think we've seen all of the red 3s as well. No, not Comic Con. So he's got Comic Con. And then he's got UN Intervention. Just a second, mate. Okay, I'm guessing he's headlining Asia then. Any other wars? Arab-Israeli, have we seen that? No, I've got it. And what else is there? Formosan, Romanian, was in first turn, Olympic Games. I always miss something really obvious. Plan. Duck. Middle East is been played. Oh well. We'll see. Asia Comic Con UN. That's what I've got so far. Blockade? No, I had blockade. What is there? We've seen the Vietnam decall, destall. I've got the goal. West European Truman has been played. Yeah. What is there that we haven't seen? Can't figure it out. Alright, here we go. Oh my fucking god. Uh, that is absolutely insane. That is terrible. Wow, I almost feel like I shouldn't have played it now. Is that the second? No, that was the Iraq War last time. But I've made like an insane amount of Pakistani wars in the last few games, and so has my opponent. Like they've succeeded pretty much every time. Yeah, no, seriously, I am. Okay, but that means that I don't know. Now I have to play CIA. Actually, what I want to do is I want to go. I want to go first, actually, and do that. Yep. Yeah, that should really not have worked. I should be down. Was it 6 points? How come I got? Oh yeah, because he hasn't taken Japan yet, so it's swung into domination for me. Yeah, well, what can I say? This looked a little bit shaky, but now it's looking incredibly good, and it's like just down to that one die roll of a 6. I mean, Europe was okay, Middle East was looking very shaky, and then yeah, Asia as well. I kind of sacrificed both of these to go to Europe. What happened there exactly? Did he roll Aikud Angola and he kicked me out? That's enough, I guess, but it's not great. Okay, so here comes Comic Con. It's taking Algeria. Yeah, I'm starting to worry a bit about Africa now. Um, 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 we should work on should work on South America. I also need to do this. And I've got so many ops as well. It's crazy. Should probably put some of them into the Middle East, even though it's not really. No, South America is much more important. That's the one I knew about. Oh, here comes Decal's been reshuffled. Alright, let's go into the world and spread the word of socialism into Brazil. yeah, I've been so lucky this game. Like I had D Style and D Cold to start off with, and then of course the war. Um, and even despite that, he looked pretty good after the first. But then of course D Style D Cold they kind of tend to work in the long term most of the time. Olympic Games. So, for example, Olympic Games. I was pretty sure that we had seen that already. Yes, we did. So that was reshuffled. Mm. Okay, so now I have a chance to go into Israel, which I'm not going to get. So I think I'm going to do that. And try to even out the Middle East, even though it's going to cost me quite a lot of ops, but I do have quite a lot of ops this turn. And can't really do much more than that, apart from spreading into... That was definitely reshuffled. Alright, so now at least I can get a coup into here. Then he gets a coup target, of course. But I feel like that's worth it. It's only the 1 point. Ah, Independent Reds. That was one. That was one I forgot. Okay, but now I can take one of those. I'm gonna go for Zaire, I think. Right, so South America had to take a backseat here to Africa, but it looked like it was important. And effectors! Ah, yeah, there's always that obvious one that you forget. And that was the one. Okay, I can get Europe again. And then Central is not so... Oh, I've got Fidel and I've got Junta. And defectors in turn 3 is excellent. So I can headline whatever I want. Question is, do I want to headline Quag? Or do I want to wait? I think I want to wait. So I'm going to get to coup anyway. And then I can always, if this doesn't work out, I can always 5-year plan Central. I'm getting quite lucky with the 5-year plan there. Hmm. Okay, well, it's not great, but it's only 4 points. I think I want to go for a coup with... Alright, lovely. And then... let's play Fidel. Then he has one action round to try and realign me out of both of those countries. Shuttle goes to space. And I'm holding 5-year plan. Because yes, Africa does look pretty bad. And it's getting worse by the second. Okay, then I feel like I need to go... Ideally, I would like to go into all 3 of these. or at least two of them. But right now, Africa takes precedence. If I go here, he's going to coup, right? Yeah. But if I don't, then he's going to realign. Might as well go there, and then I'll get a coup with Arab-Israel instead of playing the event, which I kind of prefer anyway. But how am I going to get into all of those three places at once? I can't. I'll have to event Quagmire, play a Quagmire props, or give him the China card, which I don't really want to do. So I guess I kind of have to. I'd have to play Quag. Is it worth it? It's 3 points now. I mean, I could also not go Guatemala. I could use Arab Israeli to go into Nicaragua and Haiti. Do kind of want to play that for ops though, or for a coup. Okay, that doesn't really change anything right this moment. I mean, I don't have to react to that specifically. And I can get a coup later on with 5-year plan. Maybe no, I'm holding that. I feel like I have to do this. I went from 3 to 5. It's not such a big deal. Maybe I should have just scored it. Because now I'm not going to get Milops, probably. But neither might he. If he doesn't coup now... Oh, he's going to get Milops, definitely. Mexico. Oh, I've been so lucky this game. Seriously. It does. It does. It's all part of the game. I was going to say it's part of the fun, but that's not necessarily the case, but it's definitely part of the game. I don't really have any more ops, so I'm going to give up on Chile for the moment, which I feel a bit bad about. Oh dear. Okay, Africa control. Well. Can't really stop an ABM treaty, can you? Let's score this. 17 points. Then if I space, I can get 2 more points. And that's almost it. Then I feel like I should probably coup with Quag rather than eventing it. It might get a point here. No. I might get a point here. Yes, indeed. How fair. Yeah, I want to stay on 19, so I'm going to go for a coup with Quag probably. Or will it be better for me to event it and hope that... Alright, but now he misses his VP. Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know if I would have done that. Yeah, so I'm gonna miss 2 Milops. No, yeah. I can get OPIC, I can get Willy I can get a number of things if I have the coups. I'm gonna coup with this. And I guess it's gonna have to be South America. I think that was the right thing to do. If I get Africa now and I can 5-year plan it, that's just... Yeah. Yeah, this has been an incredibly one-sided game. Not sure when I last had this much luck. Comes a coup now. And he rolls a 1. You know. And there we go. Willy Brandt. He cannot. He could. If he has Africa scoring, he can headline it. Otherwise, Brezhnev is a pretty good headline. I mean, I might as well wait, right? Because if he has. Yeah. Might as well wait. And then I can play Willy Brandt if it gives me the win. Oh, oh no no no! Oh man, I could have played Willy Brandt first. That would have taken precedence over Africa. Oh. Okay, well, I might lose this game now. It's still pretty open. Like, yeah, you did, yeah, definitely. I think I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna space this. I guess I might as well play. Oh no, I need to coup. Okay, but then I mean, I have to get into Africa, but I feel like right now South America is more important. Right? I've still got the dice with me. It's just not. It's just the brain that doesn't work. But if you just have enough luck, then you can win anyway. It's my philosophy. My reasoning was that Willy Brandt is a pretty crap headline if you don't need the 1 VP. So, alright, so he's got Southeast Asia probably. That makes me want to go. Wait a minute. Yeah, that makes me want to go. But then he'll just take Indonesia. But then I could play the China card, because I kind of want to play the China card anyway, or do I? No, I guess not. Alright. That saves me from thinking about that. That also makes Nixon kind of playable. I'm gonna leave Willy Brandt in the deck, and I'm just gonna grab some. Oh, it says 3 up, right? Might as well put one in North Korea. Oh, he's got the China card now, right? Yeah. I can still. But now there isn't really any scorings that I want to get rid of, so now I think maybe I should get rid of 5-year plan. I could play it in AR7. Get rid of. But also don't really want to trigger NORAD. No, NORAD is kind of okay. Just put one more in France and I'll be fine. Okay, here comes the China card again. Should have used Nixon then, I guess. Yeah, I know you can stop my domination in Asia. I just wanted to not lose points in Southeast Asia. Alright, let's space then, shall we? No, not trigger. Fucking hell. Space. That would have been the misclick of misclicks. The mother of all misclicks. Alright, he's catching up. 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna have to do this. I feel like South America is looking pretty good. I could put one more in Brazil. Yeah, I don't like giving him back the China card, but I'm thinking he's probably got cultural. Maybe? No, he would have played that by now. So, I'm triggering this? Yes, I am. The Pope didn't happen. I'm going to put one more in France just to stop NORAD from doing any damage. Yeah, I don't like this. This is bad. But now cultural is in the deck, and Usuri and Nixon are gone, so that's at least nice. And now I'm thinking probably 5-year plan and just play NORAD. Trigger it and just get rid of both cards. And what I want to do with that is I want to go... I'm going to go here. I don't know, I might have been able to hold on to 5-year plan until turn 7, but at the same time I feel like there's going to be plenty of things like OAS and, oh no, he had OAS, didn't he? Yeah. Panama Canal and Sadat and things like that. Don't really, now that I think of it, I didn't really need to. There's no real threat, like, but we all still have voice coming. Yeah. I would have probably been fine with 5-year plan, to be honest. Okay. But you've got the China card. Okay, not the strongest hand ever. This goes to space. Gonna have to live with Omit. NATO is actually still untriggered. That's pretty amazing. Cultural we could kind of play, but then again, I'm kind of helping him to do that. No, not really. Just want to tempt him to play the China card, but I don't think he would do that anyway. Liberation is nice. Defectors was in turn 3, right? Yeah. So I could start off by taking cultural right away if I wanted to. Liberation, what have we not seen? How I learned he could lower DEFCON in the headline if he wanted to. Then Liberation would be kind of nice. Yeah, cultural you can do in any turn. Liberation is like a headline thing. Comes Colonial. I don't see how that would make a lot of damage. Maybe if he wants to go into Southeast Asia, which he could. Mm-hmm. Alright, so then I have to coup. Let's coup with NATO. Let's make sure I stay in Africa. What? Like, sorry, yeah, no, I definitely should not complain. It's like the first one I've rolled in the whole game. So yeah, that's completely fair. I'm happy I rolled a 1. Well, you're not going to get away with South America. Now we're back on 17 again. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. Oh, I should have reinforced Nigeria first. That was stupid of me. Is he going to punish me for that? It's a lot of work to get Burma. But yeah, fair enough. You do need the points. Let's take the China card before. Oh no, hang on. Let's protect. Let's protect Nigeria before he figures that out. Actually, maybe I should have tried coup Colombia, and that would have given me 10 points. But I think that would have put us on 9, right? So 19. But I feel like I'm playing a bit lazily this game. It's not over yet. But if it goes like it has been going so far, then I guess I'm going to get South America scoring in turn 7, and then that's just it. Alright, blockade. With Muslim. Heading into Chile. Okay, I guess I can overprotect that. Might be going for the country count in South America. But I feel that's pretty far-fetched. I'll deal with that when it becomes a problem. Comes a coup in central. Just the 1. And I'm okay with losing Omit here. What is there left that he could discard that's bad? Che, we will bury you. Flower power. Actually, plenty of big red car. Oh no, flower power's been played. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Decol might be in the deck still, I think. OPEC. No, he played OPEC, didn't he? Is that the other game? Yeah, no OPEC. Alright, that's tolerable. No! Alright, OPEC will not give me the win, but it can get me pretty close. And then U2, and U2 combined with Unit Intervention, that's an additional VP. But he can have scoring cards and things now as well, so who knows. So what is he holding? He is holding... we haven't seen puppets, right? Don't think so. We have not seen Who Will Bury You, or How I Learned. Voice. Should I decide on a headline first, or do I need to think about this? He could play voice. Voice does not change too much. Could kick me out of Nigeria, but I can walk back in. Missile envy isn't safe. Cuban. And I would kind of like to coup. But I don't strictly have to. No, I do have to. I mean, I like scare here. Would be nice if it doesn't get defected. But I feel like that's also like one of the least risky headlines I could play. It's going to be my coup card. Oh no, he gets to see my headline. Huh. What's the deal with kitchen? Is it close? Okay, so I'm up 1 here. Up 5. Up 2. Up 1. Up 2. 0, so I'm up 2. So, depending on what he headlines, he might be able to swing this, but I don't think so. Even if he plays something like Brush Wall where he swaps one for another, I'm still up 2, if I've done my maths properly. Don't know if that counts as math, just counting, but still. A bit. Oh, no. He can do voice, right? He can break places. Yeah, that was stupid of me. That does kind of mean that he will do a pretty lousy voice, though. But he could break India, Israel, Cuba. That's pretty much it. Yeah, if he really wants to get those 2 VPs, then he can. Which, at the moment, if he knew my hand, he definitely wants to, because otherwise I'm going to win, probably, unless he has a scoring card. It's close, so he might have VPs some other way. Like Alliance? Have we seen Alliance? Yes, we have, yes. Any of the early cards that we haven't seen come back? Feel like we've seen all of them. US Japan. Did he trigger US Japan? No, I don't think. Did he? He's in Japan. Yeah, I thought he might. Still though, like, okay, so now I have to go. Then he's gonna coup. Well, I mean, probably not. So now I have to coup because I have to protect Venezuela. Otherwise he'll coup Venezuela. But if I don't, if I coup somewhere else, then, or if I coup at all, then he's going to take it. So I have to go back in there, and then he'll get a shot at. In which case I'm just going to top it up like that. I really should create a problem somewhere if I'm going to do that. Not sure where that would be though. Break Asia? Doesn't make any difference, no. I know he's got We Will Bury You. So I could go Missile Envy, and then I'll get 3 points. But if he has South America scoring, then I'm going to be extremely unhappy. But actually, if he does, then I get 3 VPs. I mean, he's not going to play it right away, probably. He's going to take Venezuela first, so I have a chance to get domination anyway. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Right? Just double check. Yeah, he definitely should have it. Is that better than cooing? Maybe. It's just a space card for him. Is he holding Quag as well? Did we see? No, I played Quag. Yeah. Because if I fill up Venezuela now, he's going to coup Nigeria, and then I'm in a whole lot of trouble. I think this is better. Unless he's got another 4-up, and then I'm made a fool of myself. And the thinking is right. Oh, okay. Did have another 4-up. Still, though, that's not completely useless. I'll do that, and then at least I'll get something out of it if he coups now. Then he can coup Nigeria. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. I still went for Venezuela. That was a bad choice, I think. Now I get to get a whole lot of things. Get to go back in there. Have we seen... We have not seen Sadat, right? Yes, we have. I think Iran is better, though, because it protects against the Indo-Pakistani... Well, no, it doesn't really, because he can go for India. And I can get Iran later, so let's go for Egypt. Alright, that kind of worked out. I think I would have gone for Nigeria there if I was in such a weak card, and you're just one step away from control there. And puppets for influence. He goes into Iran. Okay, now shall we? No, we need to fill up some places. So let's go with Cuban into Saudi Arabia and Cuba. And then we can play OPEC. Ah, he got it back. Crap. Should I fight for that? Probably not. So OPEC now for 3 points. Puts me on 16. Then U2, followed by UN intervention, is going to put me on 18. It's not a win, but it's close. If I take Egypt, it's going to put me on 19, but then I have to give up the China card to do that. That doesn't feel great. And also I have to play Camp David. I can space that. Or UN intervene it. No, I'm going to UN intervene this, I think. Even though it literally doesn't really do... No, that's better. Yeah, space that and then... Alright, let's play OPEC then. Now I have to coup, so I'm going to use Camp... Ooh, No, yeah, no, I'm going to coup with the 1-up, I think. Spacing that. Oh, and he's there. So that's okay. It's staying alive. Is it still worth doing this UN intervention thing then? Well, I'm playing the UN anyway. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, that was a known card, right? Okay, I'm gonna space this now. Then I have to coup. So I was gonna. Oh, did I know that? No, I had spaced that. For fuck's sake. I think we'd seen that, right? Yeah, turn 6. Oh my god. Oh, fuck's sake. Ah, he's alive and well. Going into the end game. Now France might be in danger. Ugh. I want to space this, so I'm going to have to play duck. I've got you an intervention, but I kind of feel like I want to get Defcon to 4, if at all possible. And it's only 1 VP. I think it's worth it, probably. Unless he gets to go first and do some... But how would he do that? Just need to make sure that Cuban is gone. We will... How I learned is removed. Anything else that can set Defcon to 1? I've got that. I mean, there's no other cards that can just lower Defcon instantly, right? It's just Cuban. And... Well, Summit, but that... No, that's only lower one by 1 step. And it happens after Duck, so don't need to worry about that. Star Wars could give him back either of those cards. That would be... No, but that happens after as well. Yeah, Duck should be safe. Oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. Solidarity is actually... Am I in Libya? No. Solidarity is playable, but he could well play the Pope. So let's get rid of that, because I want to be able to space, right? It's a VP. Or should I not care about space? It is a VP, and I don't want him to be able to discard things. Kind of want to go to space. Let's get rid of Solidarity. But now he's going to realign France. No? That's what I would have done. Going for a coup, and it's a strong coup. In Venezuela. I'm not going to bother to try and coup it back. Or am I? Because I have junta. No. Does he have... I mean, he could definitely have South America scoring. But I really don't want him to coup. To coup... Nigeria. We could do this. Just to get domination back. And then if he coups Nigeria, I can respond. Okay. Well, I don't know about that. Shall we space then? I feel like I want to let him space before I play Quag. I'm not even sure I want to play it, but I think so. UK. Why UK? Oh, he's got ABM treaty. Do I need to coup? Maybe I do, maybe I do. Okay, but in that case, let's go... I mean, Junta is nice, but I kind of want to get Milops as well. Let's go for a coup in Angola then, shall we? Oh no, but now he's got Middle East domination. Do I need to worry about that? No, I feel like that's okay, because if he scores, then I get 2 coups in a row. And that should be worth it. He's got plenty of scorings coming up, and so do I, so it's really going to come down to which scorings happen first. But Africa is not that good for him anymore. This one is quite weak. but then he went for a coup. Yeah, and I'm okay with that. And then he can't coup anymore this turn, or he can, but it'll give me VP, so that's nice. Then I'm gonna go this finally into Israel. He hasn't spaced yet. Alright, here comes the Pope. Ugh, okay, that kind of makes me feel like going... Not using Quag is pretty terrible, but also not using Junta is pretty terrible. And there's plenty of... Like, if I want to hold anything, I guess it's Junta. Yeah, let's do that, because he's probably got something space-worthy anyway that he's holding on to. Oh no, I've got one more round. Yeah, so I'm going to have to play Junta. I'm going to hold on to it. In that case, I'll just go into Panama, I guess, and then maybe coup Colombia. Comes Chair, so just as well that I didn't play. Ugh. Alright, game's very much alive. Heading into turn 9. But I think I'm winning at the moment, right? This is 6 points, this is 6 points, that's 12. 0, this is 5, so that went down to 7. Oh, is he holding Gunman? Exact thing that happened in the last game. No? Arab is really war. Fine. War games. Okay, and a very good hand. Extremely good hand. He defected duck last time, so we're okay with... I don't know if I want to play the Reformer. There's plenty of other things. But I guess in terms of headlines, Iranian is probably a better headline. Pershing is nice. We can play Pershing later. Marine Barracks is quite good. But I have to coup. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Iranian. Because why not? Maybe the Reformer would have been better. Quite possibly. So as I was saying, Europe is brings it down to 7 plus for him, 4 plus for him, plus 1 for me overall. And then I've also got 9 points. So, and the China card. So yeah, I am winning. You could get 4 points from space though. I should be able to get into pull up arms race. Okay, this could get ugly. No, it did not. Not everyone can roll a 6, I guess. Okay, flower power goes to Panama, I think. Yep. Excellent. Got 13 minutes left, by the way. Shouldn't be a problem by any means, but it's less than it should be. Okay, here comes Africa. 6 big points. And no war games for me. We can get back up there with arms race. Oh, hang on. I hope it doesn't have the Middle East, but then, yeah, that does it as well, I guess. Any points for me now? Even Pershing, actually. So unless he has Asia as well, should be okay. I'm almost considering... No, we're on 9-6, so let's not bother with Asia. Tear down. Man. Can go back in though, as long as I make it. Yes, okay. Then I feel like maybe Warsaw Pact into France is necessary. Just to make sure, like, I'm definitely playing Pershing and trying to get into... Does he have Europe scoring? But if that doesn't work, then I need to make sure I stay in Europe. Okay, maybe play the Reformer then. Because then I get to add things. Don't know about the UK there. What's the point of that? But if he has a 4-up now, then France is toast. But I can't well play the China card into it, I don't feel like. Or can I? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. But my hand is so good. But all he needs is a 4-up, and then he's got it, and then maybe he's got Europe scoring, and that would be absolutely horrible. And I'm actually okay in terms of... Ooh, but China... Did we... No. There's a bunch of DEFCON things that could come back. I kind of don't want to give him the China card for turn 7. But I also really don't want to lose France. Let's do that. Kind of banking on a War Games win there a bit. Okay, so he's going to Central. Alright, that's not really going to cut it right now at least. So, unless he has a 1-point card now somewhere. That could be he's holding the scoring for Central. It's not often you see Chernobyl in Central America. Mm, yeah, that was one thing that could have. Oh. And the game goes on. I can't believe I could have won like an hour ago with Billy Brandt. Mm-hmm. Then I guess, I mean, we could do this because I want to set up a realigned threat. Grasping at straws, but it's working. It's definitely working. And while you're busy in Central, I'm gonna start removing things in Europe. Here he comes again, Billy Brandt. Why didn't I get a point? What? Shouldn't I get a... Am I missing something? Oh, is it... No, tear down cancels Billy Brandt. Right. I thought it was just for NATO purposes or something. Hmm. Hmm. What does it say exactly on tear down? No, this cancels Billy Brandt. Right. No, it's Willy Brandt that cancels NATO. Yeah. Things you thought you knew after 1,000 games. Alright, that's 5 points anyway. But I have to play Asia Score. Decol could help me, right? Not a very good hand for... Oh. Ah. But Europe is very much open. So yeah, that's his primary concern, I would think. Bum, bum, bum. Do I want to coup? I haven't got anything to coup with. It's probably not going to work. Let's go Asia. Get rid of it. Could realign Thailand as well. That's even more risky, and he's got the China card anyway, so. I'm going to hold on to grains, hoping he doesn't have terrorism. Yeah, I'm just going to have to hope for that. I can't play grains early, just for... because if he does have terrorism, that's GG. Oh, oh man, I really hope he draws. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh man, this is so bad. Oh, I'm going to lose now. If he had drawn grain cells there, that would have been remotely better, but it still would have been really bad. Now I feel like I have to play... No, well, I definitely have to play grain cells now. And he had Ortega as well. Okay. I have to play grain cells now. Otherwise, I lose. Yes. Oh, it's so bad. An East European could be horrible as well. I'm just going to have to gamble that he doesn't pull East European. Oh, he does not. Oh my god, what an awful turn. The ball state's still in my favor, and I don't think he minds triggering that. And I've got 10 points, but man, it's going to be close. Possibly Well, not even close, because he's going to get 2 rounds in a row, right? Yeah. Absolutely awful. And Africa control. Gonna discard a card. No. Can actually go Colombia here, and then Brazil, I guess. Yeah. Oh my god! And Africa is looking like a complete disaster. And all his cards in Africa are so strong as well. What are the odds for this? Horrible. What are the odds for this? Slightly better. Oh man. Okay, my luck still keeps. But this turn, I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it doesn't. It doesn't make up for all the luck I had earlier, so it's completely fine. But I feel like, I mean, I've been so close to winning so many times. I should have had Middle East domination by now, by the way. That's 12 points. Special is okay. Let's go like this, even though it's way too late. Oh, hang on. What? Oh, he doesn't have the UK. Right. And I have to space East European. Oh, why didn't I go into... Oh no, it doesn't matter. Oh man, what a complete disaster. Hang on, how bad is this? This goes down to 5, this goes down to 3. That actually gives me an op. This gives me a VP. Don't know what I would do with an op. But he's got so much time to break everything. And take Asia Dom back. Oh, but he can't play the China card, because then he loses Taiwan. Oh. Alright. He doesn't need to. Okay, this is my last turn, then he has 3 fucking turns to do whatever he wants. What's the biggest threat? He's going to cancel me in the Middle East. I can't really stop that. Actually, no. He's going to cancel me in Central. I guess I could work on that. Let's trigger this and then go... Because Central is sensitive, I could do this. And then I've got one more op. And probably the biggest threat is against Nigeria, I guess. It's quite easy for him to stop Europe domination as well. He's definitely going to do that, but I don't want to give him control in Africa. I'm reasonably well overprotected now, but now he's got a free reign. Oh my god. I can only hope that he's drawn pretty bad cards, but that's... Got 11 points. Right now it's 6, 6, 12, it's 8, it's 3, it's plus 6, and it's plus 11. So he's got quite a few things he needs to work out. But I think he'll probably manage. 3 free rounds. If I survive this, if I win this, that's absolutely incredible. I don't know. But if he wins, you know, credit to him for having survived with an absolutely horrible luck initial, well, for most of the game. Or specifically that I had a lot of luck. If I lose by 2 points, I'm going to be pissed that I didn't play into the Middle East sooner. Okay, but at least he's thinking about it, so it's not like self-explanatory. Okay, filling up Canada there, going for Europe Dom, or breaking Europe Dom. That was easy. And then trying to break Central with country count, which I'm sure he can do by going there and there. That's 9 points, but it goes down to, is it 4 or 5? 4, I think, with... It's been a good game, though, I have to say, even though it was a bit tilted in the initially, but he kind of came back towards the end, and the first half of it was pretty one-sided, but then now it's getting way too exciting. Alright, salt for influence. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Why Tunisia? Okay, so not so bad then. That should be enough. Alright, that was way less bad than I thought. Yeah. Okay, so a pretty big win in the end. Yeah, no. Of course. Um, no, of course not. But yeah, it's a pretty big win after all. And that was all due to luck. I thought I was in for a worse treatment here the last 3 rounds. Europe scoring, obviously, he got away with that for just the 1 point, but it was a shame for him that he had Europe had to score it. I don't know what he could have done apart from, yeah, this was still 5 points, so it only saved him 4 points to do this. I think it would have been easier to just break Iran. That would have saved him 3 points. And maybe, yeah, Europe Dom was quite difficult to get because I was overprotected. He only had 3 op cards. Yeah, no, it was pretty difficult with the hand. I think he did pretty much most he could with that. All right, don't feel like I deserved that win, but I did manage to scrape together 14 points in the end, even when it looked pretty bad. But I should have won at least twice during the game, and I didn't. So, yeah, well done, Franzi Pants, for surviving that long with such bad luck. That was the third game of the today, and my third win. And yeah, see you for the last one. It's getting late here in Sweden. It should be starting in about an hour, I think. All right, probably a bit earlier than that, actually. Thanks for watching. See you next time.